Dre, I have a story that will just capture the essence of why we love sports betting.
I'm all ears.
So I'm here on Saturday night,
Yeah.
Casino the Cathedral, whatever you want to call it, with the boys.
Downtown Green Dot City, as I call it.
Green Dot City, as it was on Saturday night. And the Nuggets are just blowing out the Thunder. I mean, there's absolutely no reason to be interested in the game. Except Jamal Murray, his over-under on threes is set at 3.5. His over-under on points is set at 25.5.
Right.
He's got 23 points in the game. We are in the fourth quarter. And what do I see but R.J. Hampton making his way to the scorer's table? And I'm just like, no. Everyone, Adam points it out. He's like, oh, God. He's got one more possession. Come on.
Yep.
He dribbles down the court, pulls up for three to hit both, misses. But the ball's fumbled around, gets tipped out, passed back to Jamal, and on his very last touch of the game, cash from three, hits the threes and the points in one shot. Upstairs at the DNVR bar, goes absolutely crazy because all of us hit our Jamal props. And it was just like, there would have been nothing to get excited about if it weren't for DraftKings.
It's true. It's very true. And there was the all Colorado parlay that hit that same night.
Yeah, that was just the beginning.
Same night, my UFC parlay goes 3 for 3. My long shot of the weekend, Moonhose by decision in the plus 270s, also hits.
Jeez.
Quite the Saturday.
We were dialed on Saturday.
Friday, not so much.
Friday was whatever.
Yeah.
Austin, great weekend.
to hear.
Thanks to RK for New Mexico State, Northern Iowa. Wait, that hit? Remember when I just threw together the random parlay because I was like protesting building the parlay?
So you gave 3 of the 4 legs he needed?
I guess.
That's madness. Wow. The parlay I gave out 3 for sure legs. Those all hit. And then a choose your own adventure final alternative for the 4th. One of those, San Diego State -6, doesn't hit. They win by 4. Kansas wins outright. That does hit. So depending on where you went there, that was another winner. So the big value bets were in this weekend. Big time.
Wow.
Love
I can't believe that hit.
Love
he said he didn't choose Lipscomb because they played on Saturday. Right. I realized that when I got home.
Good thing.
Wow. Well, who knows? Did Lipscomb hit? Who knows?
I'm shook. I can't believe
I can't believe that actually hit, but
Yeah,
I'm
that's
so glad that
incredible.
someone benefited from it because it definitely wasn't me. I boosted a Pac-12 parlay that would have hit if USC didn't just implode.
Yeah, I put all the 5 options I gave out together instead of doing my choose my own adventure.
Wow. The man's dialed.
Incredible.
All right, let's jump into today's big 3. I'll start for us. This is classic. Everything you've seen here, you've seen it before.
It's a classic slate.
It is.
Classic. This is Grandma's apple pie a la mode is the slate we have tonight. It's a classic.
I love when you weave in some French. French? Is that what that is?
A la mode is French, I believe so, yes.
This is what I like to call the circle of trust, big 3. You start with Zion Williamson over 3.5 assists, -143. Those are what we like to call thick assists.
Yeah.
And
Thick
so you
assists.
spread it on thick whenever you see him at 3.5.
That's right.
Mikko Rantanen over 2.5 shots. It's hit 6 out of 10, but we just trust him. And the boys are buzzing a little bit.
Miko's coming.
Yeah.
He's rounding the corner.
Starting to use his size, again, when he's at his best, he's using his
Damn
body
straight.
to just fend people off.
Well, because then, Saturday, he gets the over. He has, 4 shots, and he had 2 more misses.
Yeah.
So he was
He had
firing.
5 I think he had 5 shots on Saturday.
Firing on all cylinders, quite literally. Yeah, 3 makes, 1 miss, or 1 block.
Okay.
That's
And
the
then Lonzo Ball, as I call him, big
Lonzo.
game Ball. They're playing the Jazz tonight.
Was that a plus 100 this morning when you put it out? Because it is now, and that's...
It's nice value.
Yeah, very nice value.
7 games in a row, I think, for him, hitting over this. He's shooting the ball really well right now from 3. And again, when the game gets big, the ball gets bigger. Also, should be noted, and I said this in the first leg, the Jazz just don't defend that guard spot very well.
Well, and undersized with Donovan and Mike Conley there. You're giving up some inches to a big guard like Lonzo. You know what else I think has happened with Lonzo? Younger brother in the league.
You know, LaMelo is taking the league by storm.
Yeah.
His face really annoys me. But I'll work past it eventually.
Yeah. But, you know, it's like if my little sister got on the company Slack and was starting giving out winners, I'd be like, man, I got to step it up. It's easier to.
What if both of your little sisters did that?
That'd be rough.
Yeah.
That'd be rough. I'd really be surprised if Alex was doing that.
After the show, will you show me a picture of your family?
Oh, sure. Sure, we can do that.
I don't know what anyone in your family looks like.
Why not? Yeah, absolutely. I'll show you that.
Other than, like, your daughter and your wife.
The immediate family.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyways, let's get to your big.
It's a classic. Yeah, for me, again, an old trusted route. We start with Alexander Barkov, over 2.5 shots, -167. This has hit 7 in a row, 8 of the last 10, 15-4 on the year. He's averaging 3.5. That's still quite good value. And then to differentiate from Ryan, and also just I wasn't feeling Miko as much. Both Nate and Miko, while their shot number is different, Miko always set at 2.5, Mac always set at 3.5. Juice is essentially the same. Both have hit 6 of the last 10. I just really feel Mac heating up. And just, he's a man possessed. There's no stopping him. And also San Jose, you know, I was telling you in the first leg, that last game I watched of him giving up 7 goals to the Blues has me intrigued for a big night from either Miko or Nate and kind of the whole crew.
Have you ever thought about how San Jose
Oh, boy.
and St. Joe's, same thing?
Wow. Yeah, I had not thought of that. Indeed it is, yeah.
One of these days, we might have to make a bilingual parlay.
Holy cow, I think we should. And then, yeah, Zion, thick assist, 7 in a row. To me, Zion is just automatic if this number is set at 3.5. If it's set at 4.5, as we had at one point last week, and then it switched by the time we were on air, 4.5 is a hammer the under, 3.5 is a hammer the over.
Yeah.
Because 4 really is the magic number for Zion assists.
And I even had Mac in my bet slip before you even mentioned it. I'm big on that tonight. So we love it. Allie, do you have a Avalanche first goal scorer for us?
A classic.
You put me on the spot there.
He did. He did.
I'm feeling Landeskog.
Okay, all right. I was going to say, just feel the vibes. You don't even have to think about it. It's the first
Right
name
in.
that comes to your mind.
I think with the 3-headed monster back on the line, Miko and Nathan and Gabe getting hot last game. Miko had 3 points, I believe, last game. Nate had 1. I could see Gabe getting in there.
All right. We're kind of going.
Wasn't there like a statistical landmark on deck for Nate tonight?
Or
for Gabe.
No, for Gabe. I believe he tied Forsberg's goal score record.
Yep.
And
So
now
he
he's a chance to beat it.
will take sole possession of third place all-time goal scorers as an Av.
Great pick. That's a great pick.
That is a good pick.
Wow. Okay, love that.
We're going
I
in reverse
also
order
heard
here,
that
but-
he, on the Av show on Saturday, people were saying that was it Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. He is going to be a dad again. So there's also news on that horizon. I'm not
Wow.
sure if that was
New
officially
dad game.
confirmed. But
Man Rocket.
To the
Blasting
moon.
off.
Yeah, to the moon. Wow, that's extraordinary.
Dude, I feel like that was like a week ago that he had a kid.
yeah, the baby right now, she's adorable. She's like, she was born like right when COVID started.
Yeah,
so
it was
almost
a year ago.
Yeah.
Jeez,
He had
that's why
that-
it feels like
He
yesterday.
had that injury, and then it was like, oh, well, it's kind of nice he gets to be at home for his kid, and then done.
Yeah.
Well,
we no longer
congratulations
play.
to them if that's true.
That was a loaded first goal pick.
Yeah, that was
There's
great.
a lot of info. Sorry.
Ton-
So much for I wasn't prepared, and then like we've got personal landmarks and personal news all coloring this. Plus 1,200 first goal scorer pick Gabriel Landeskog, the man.
First goal or a goal?
I'm saying first goal.
Let's go.
We're going first goal.
Let's
Love
go.
to see it.
By the way, you asked why is football so much easier? Well, we had the insurance. The first touchdown insurance really helped
Landeskog plus 1,200 first goal. Yeah. And while we're here, last time we talked, we went deep into the bag. Because remember, Evan pulled out JT Comfer out of nowhere.
And it came true.
And it hit.
I know.
I'm telling you.
I was so.
Look out for my guy, Logan O'Connor.
Loco.
I'm not sure about Loco.
Loco is due.
In the house. He was featured incredibly high on the available free agents list on my fantasy hockey league. Based on season averages.
It's always funny. It's always funny being around people who are like. The difference between being like an analyst and being a fan, right? Because like AJ, he's like so dialed into like being an analyst that like it's hard for him to see like the little things that make me love Logan O'Connor, right? I'm like, I just love. He looks like he like takes a lot of pride in putting on the uniform, and he goes out there and he just works his ass off. He knows he's not going to get a lot of minutes, and he just grinds. And AJ's just like, yeah, but he's like not that. He's not very good.
Right.
And I'm like, yeah, I don't care.
Right.
And it's like if you did the same thing to me with, I don't know.
Yeah, like Michael O.J. Mudia or.
But like Tim Patrick would probably be a better one where the fan view is a little bit more than like the analyst view. I like Tim Patrick, but like.
You've also seen many 6'4", 200-pound receivers who are pretty good, but like, meh.
Right. The thing about Tim is like he totally took a step forward this last year.
Tim was very good.
Like he was, this is a guy who's been cut several times.
Yeah.
And then he just kind of put it all together to be like a really well-rounded receiver last year. But anyways, aside from the point, anything else from the Avs? I don't want to spoil anything. We're going to build a parlay here. At the
You
end
hammered
of
the 60-minute here?
We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay. Yeah,
Love me a 60-minute line.
As far as the props, we've talked Nate shots, Miko shots. We've talked first goal. I don't know that there's much more to uncover here. Berkey's been really hot. I would like to get on some more Berkey stuff, but I can't get him for shots, and after that it becomes a little harder.
Why do they rob us of the shots? We need more shot options.
There's some that are just tricky, like Rust over Pacioretty for Vegas and Rust for Pittsburgh. 2 of the top 5 shot getters can't get a shot prop to save our lives. They're just like overperforming to such an extent. I think it's almost scared the book off. But
interesting. Yeah. Interesting. I'm looking to see if there's anything else. They used to give you to record a shutout for the goalie. Can't get that anymore.
I wonder if we're just... Yeah, because I've been wondering about that. And, I mean, shoot.
I would have thrown it on Miska the other night, and I would have been really sad when they scored 2 goals in the final 2 minutes.
Yeah, no kidding. What a performance by him. First goalie game.
Yeah? Well,
no, second.
But first in a while.
Yeah.
Speaking of our rules, did you see what Austin tweeted at us?
New coach game for the Hawks, yes.
Tomorrow night, we've got a new coach game for the Hawks. That will be in my big 3.
Love it.
Okay. Let's go Nuggets now.
Yeah, let's do it.
But first, a shout out to our friends at DraftKings Sportsbook, where you can get a sign-up bonus up to $1,000 when you use the code DNVR. Sign-up bonus, $1,000, code DNVR at DraftKings Sportsbook. It's America's top-rated sportsbook app. They're always doing all sorts of fun stuff. Dre, they sent me something this weekend. It's complicated, but I love it. Something like, just keep betting and we'll give you 50% profit boosts.
Essentially.
And I was like, thank you, guys. So I'm going to use one of those tonight on our All Colorado parlay. That'll be the last thing we talk about here on the show. But it's America's top-rated sportsbook app for a reason. There's no reason to not be at DraftKings Sportsbook if you're getting action. So check them out. And did you say that out loud on the first leg today about how we should have the All Colorado parlay boosted?
I did.
We got to work on that. Yeah, there you go. All right. Shout out DraftKings Sportsbook. Of course, you must be 21 or older. Colorado only. Bonus comprises of a first deposit bonus and a first bet match. Each up to $500. Deposit bonus requires a 25x playthrough and restrictions to apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700.
Speaking of all the great things you can get at DraftKings, did I see on Twitter that you were saying the Deshaun Watson lines were down?
No.
Oh, okay. Never
I
mind.
did not say
We do
that.
have some comments. Do you want to get
Broncos
to
have
those
remained
before?
at plus 400. Yeah, we can do that.
We like comments.
We love them. We make many
Andrew?
ourselves.
Did Ryan take an edible for that San Jose St. Joe's comparison? No, that's just
That's all
shower
him.
thoughts, right?
Al Natural. Well, how many iced coffees in?
2?
Okay, 2 iced coffees in. So he's got that going for him. But no, that's Al Natural.
No, honestly, ever since there was like a trend on Twitter back in the day where people would say like, so-and-so's name literally means whatever, you know? Like, do you remember that trend?
Sure.
So now I just like, every time I hear a name, I'm like, is there like a translation to this? I was like, San Jose, St. Joe.
Yeah.
Okay.
San Giuseppe.
Austin says took Zion over assists on the weekend, over 4.5 and a hit.
I mean, sometimes the thick prince treats you good, even if the line is off. Okay, Sean asks Jokic and Kobe White both to score 20+.
Plus
It's crazy
250.
how the Bulls have become so irrelevant. Like, I don't know anything about Kobe White. I just got to be honest.
I know.
I know Zach LaVine is their best player.
Right. I mean, there's a lot of interesting, fun pieces on that roster, but it's always like, who's playing? Are they healthy? Like, you know, like Lauri Markkanen was good for a minute, and people like Wendell Carter for a minute, and people were excited about Kobe White, and Zach LaVine's has his moments. But yeah, it's right. It's hard to keep track of anything that's going on over there.
Weird.
They've been actually a sneaky good team against the spread, and Kobe White is averaging 15.8 on the year. And, you know, coming off a nice month, 16.3 last 4 games, 19, 24, 20, 19. And 3-1 in those last 4 games. So he's playing well, and the Bulls, as a result, playing well as he's playing well. But Kobe's the question.
Can they guard Jokic?
No.
Oh.
No, he should be good for 20+. The problem is the blowout, which, of course, as you illustrated at the top of the show, very close to blowing a lot of stuff for us against the Thunder.
Well, yeah, I missed out on Jokic points, although he had like just like the coolest triple double. It was just like the easiest triple double.
Yeah,
He almost
that
had in the
was
first
nice.
quarter.
Plus 310 on the triple-double tonight, by the way. Which, with fans at Chicago, means Jokic not coming home, but as good as coming home as we can get in the NBA.
Yeah, we should actually be, when fans come back, we're going to have to be mining like Serbian populations in American cities.
Yeah, we absolutely should. I've calculated Zion dunk, so I can do anything right.
Austin said, doesn't Joker always play good in Chicago because of the Serbian vibes?
Wow, there you go.
He does. It's just how much of that is feeling the warmth of the people in the
It's
stands.
all about that.
That's how we are.
Do we know if Chicago
Or maybe
has
there's some good
fans?
Serbian restaurants in Chicago that he can hit up before.
That get him going. I could see it.
Yeah.
All right, we also have Josh Turner here saying Will Barton points looks great and MPJ's rebounds.
Will Barton's points. You got to be a true believer to take that. I will say, MPJ.
Yeah, I mean,
have
it's
you
hard to
noticed
trust.
something on draft the
I haven't.
the trends when it comes to hitting their props, Dre?
No.
Remember for a while there, all the MPJs were unders.
Mm-hmm.
Suddenly they're all overs because MPJ is starting to hit his props at a 6 out of 10 or more clip of recent.
And
10 plus
have
rebounds
gone
in 3 straight. 10 plus rebounds in 3 straight games for MPJ.
Yeah. Rebounds set at over 8.5 now.
Power forward MPJ gets rebounds.
To get a double-double set at plus 200. That's where the tide turned. I said my long shot of the night, MPJ to get a double-double against the Wiz. To the moon since. Man rocket style.
I'm telling you, power forward MPJ. It's a thing.
Yeah. PFMPJ? No. I'm trying to turn it into a good acronym.
MPFJ.
MPFJ.
Michael Power Forward Jr.
I like that. Yeah, you're right about Will Barton. Set at 10.5. The over at -121. What's interesting is the 10.5. He's hit that at a 50% clip.
Oh, you know right away. What's up with him? What's up with Will Barton? Kind of with MPJ too.
Threes over 1.5 for Will is intriguing. God, I hate the threes though. Those low numbers, very deceiving.
They are
very deceiving.
What's MPJ 3 set at?
I don't believe. Yep. Oh no, I'm sorry. 2.5. 2.5.
That's it, huh?
Over plus 122.
That's juicy.
Power forward MPJ. Everyone knows he gets the boards. He's not hucking up the threes as much.
No, he is.
Well, there you go. Plus 122.
He had, what was he, 5 of 6 the other night? I think it was even more than that. I think he started 5 of 5. You looking up highlights? Oh, that's just Google.
Yeah,
Tell me what he did the other night.
5 of 8, 3 of 7,
Okay,
2
so
of 4, 1 of 3. 3 of 6.
Unsurprising. For a lot of Nuggets fans, Josh Turner here saying Barton pisses me off so much this year.
Yeah, see, that's why
he
I just
pisses
advise
everyone off.
don't bet on him, because then you're just gonna get more mad. I can just look at the timeline and be like, oh, you bet on Barton points, huh? That's why you're super mad about
Or
this.
emotional hedge. Take the under. Take the under on all these props and profit off your Will Barton anger. Also, let's circle back to Kobe White. So the question isn't so much Kobe White, it's the Nuggets defense.
What defense?
Exactly. And you've been big on hammering guards going, well, not big, but
Yeah.
that's something you've gone to from time to time.
Yeah, that's been okay for me.
So at that juice, Sean, I think it's decent. Also, I think it's noteworthy that coming off a triple-double outing, plus 310 on the Jokic triple-double, really nice value. But there's
so trigger shy on that these days. I don't know why.
Well, it's the plus 310 is because there is blowout fear. But the Bulls are kind of good against the spread and are coming off
This doesn't feel like a blowout night for me.
No.
I hope
So
I'm wrong.
honestly, I think they'll kind of have to grind it out, and this might be a Jokic tripped-up night. I also like Jamal Murray rebounds. That's one of my go-tos. So
I kind of like Jamal Murray everything right now.
over 4.5. Well, you called this when you called buy now on the Jokic MVP.
And I was wrong to do that because it's moved up since then.
Has it?
It was plus 600 when I bought out, and it's now down to plus 500. But LeBron is also climbing. He's all the way up to plus 175, which, like,
With how bad the Lakers
I'm
are,
just
that doesn't
disgusted
totally
by.
scare me, though.
they're giving it to him, dude. It's just the Lifetime Achievement Award.
Which, hey, you don't have to tell me about the Lifetime Achievement Award, you know.
Why is that?
No, because I'm all about, like, oh, yeah, these awards are BS, and they're given in absurd ways, and some years you just get the Lifetime Achievement Award.
You've seen there's that thing
You know,
on
that was my beef on the Aaron
Basketball
Rodgers.
Reference or whatever that, like, ranks how similar a player's stats are to past MVP stats.
Uh-huh.
And Jokic has, like, the best ranking on that ever, and it's just not going to matter.
Yeah. Welcome to being a Denver Nuggets fan, people.
Liam says hello.
Hi, Liam.
What up, Liam?
I mean, yeah. That's,
Okay.
That's the dealio here.
So we got to make an all Colorado parlay, and there's a reason I'm
Shit, I forgot
I'm
about
not.
that, right?
So I want you to make.
That's our
Because
dilemma
that
of the
is
day.
the dilemma
That
of
is the dilemma of the day. What Avs Nuggets parlay do we like tonight? It's actually Nuggets Avs because Nuggets play first, which is great. I love that. Nuggets game should be wrapped up just about the time the Avs are kicking off.
Yeah.
Or puck dropping. How do you turn that into a verb?
Right at puck drop.
Right? Yeah, but I mean okay. Like kick right as the Broncos game's kicking off. Right as the Avs game. Right as they're dropping the puck.
Starting.
Thanks, Michaela.
Dropping the. Oh, Mac knows. We should have known. Mac would know.
Um.
Yeah. What are you feeling?
Okay, so I'll just be honest. I'm going Avs regular time line. So that's
60 minutes.
60
The old
minutes.
60 minute. We're value hunting. Okay.
60 minutes.
Okay.
And Nuggets money line.
Which is
Minus 177. Together, it works out to plus 170. I happen to have a boost that I'm going to throw that on there that brings me all the way to plus 255.
no one cares what it's at with your boost. That
They might have
you
the boost too.
Actually, they definitely very well could have that.
So
Okay.
I'm feeling fantastic about this.
Austin saying no. Are you adding CSU versus Air Force in that parlay or no?
No.
I saw you with that first half spread, Austin.
And then they got blown out after
Blown
that.
out. An
Crazy.
all-time first half spread. That
Yeah.
was amazing.
Great pull.
Yeah,
I mean, first of all, if I was adding CSU versus Air Force in like an all Colorado parlay, how would I even choose who wins because they're both from Colorado?
I thought he was going to do his usual anti-CSU stuff. That is a spot-on analysis right there.
Yeah.
You have a point, sir.
I mean, I'm sure you could throw in CSU money line. It's got to be something crazy low.
You think?
But the amount of pain and agony I would feel to lose a parlay just because I threw in CSU's money line is just not worth it to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you've got a point there. I'm
Austin
feeling...
says CSU to make the tourney was at plus 150 today.
Wasn't that at plus 250 like last week?
like 4 days ago.
Yeah. I thought that was good value too, but I was like,
Right.
no thanks. They never put CU on there, huh? It was too much of a lock.
Guess so, but we could check right now, in fact. Oh. Yeah, no, I guess they took that down. You can get CU to win the Pac-12.
Outright?
Wait, no, you can't.
Austin says if they win tonight, they will have the tiebreaker for the #1 seed in the Mountain West over San Diego State.
Good for
Or
them.
SDST. What is that? San Diego
San Diego State.
State? I was right.
I'd leaned plus 12 on the Air Force line. Air Force can be pesky in some of these games where they get overlooked. I like kind of the over in both these games.
Which games? Oh, the Nuggets and Avs.
Nugs and Avs.
Interesting.
Yeah. Then I'm protecting myself a little if it's not a clean sweep.
Yeah,
Clean sweep of dubs.
I'm feeling it tonight. I'm feeling. Do you want to? What about a prop parlay?
Hold on, before that we've got two Austin Johnson and Austin Novak. Austin Novak says I will add CSU money line to get up to your boost number. RK.
At your own peril.
Indeed. Yeah.
MPJ double. Got your attention.
The second the brain starts to think plus 200 in a parlay.
I know. I can't do it because I have my other parlay. So you're gonna.
Okay. We'll take a
I can get
screenshot.
my-
We'll
no,
say
I
that
can
it's
get-
okay.
All right,
It's
fine.
okay.
I was gonna say I can get back to mine pretty easily.
Okay, so what? I'll get MPJ double. What do you want to do for the Avs? You want to go Miko? You want to go Nate? You want to go
Logan O'Connor to score.
you guy?
No, it's MPJ double and Nate shots.
Nate shots. Okay.
Connor here saying MPJ double Miko shots easy as pie.
Oh, there you go. He likes Miko shots.
Yeah.
I mean, it was an either or, but I just knew you've been really high on Mac shots today. So
You could go Gabe to score, which would be extra fun.
now you're really whale hunting.
Let's do Miko, and that's plus 401.
Pretty solid.
Pretty good.
Oh man.
Wow.
All right. Well, you've got options now.
Damn straight.
Anything else? Anything else we
think
need to
that
touch on? I
does
know the Gauchos won. The Toreros got absolutely massacred. It's a good thing we didn't bet on them.
Sad.
Sean
Let's make sure I'm giving out all my
Watson
bonus
plus
picks.
400.
Yeah.
We mentioned.
Matthew Tkachuk could go over on shots there, minus 195. Not great value, but we
Oh.
love that.
All right, here's how I want to finish. For the people who didn't listen to leg one,
Yeah.
please Professor Dre, unveil your research.
Right. Okay, so you have odds boosted for Zion Williamson over 2.5 dunks and the Pelicans to win against the Jazz, who are ultra hot, in the plus 600. So I finally took the time, went out, calculated Zion dunks this year. He is averaging 0.93 dunks per game, so under a dunk per game. His last 5 and last 10 averaging exactly a dunk per game. His last 3 outings has had a dunk in each one. 1 dunk against San Antonio last game, 2 games out, 2 games against Milwaukee, and 1 against Detroit. But, you know, this month in general, just 0.93 dunks against Utah in 2 previous outings. He had a dunk in one of those outings, no dunks in the other, so averaging half a dunk per game there. We'll be tracking that. Any single time I see Zion in the odds boost, I'll have dunks calculated for
So
you.
basically what we're saying is it's the opposite of a slam dunk. It's a half-court shot.
It is.
And at 600 plus 600, the value's just not there.
Give it to me in the plus 1,000.
Now, it should be noted we're trusting ESPN play-by-play for these numbers.
Yes.
So those have to be correct. And we're still waiting to interview those people who calculate these things.
I think.
But
Essentially.
we should be able to trust that, right?
Yeah.
Maybe as research, you should watch the Nuggets game with your ESPN play-by-play open tonight just to make sure that they're getting everything right.
Any borderline dunks, how are they being qualified?
Yes.
I'll actually send out a notification to the Nuggets chat. If we're all monitoring and like, hey, was that a dunk? Then it's easier to cross-check this.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I will keep a close eye on dunks as well.
There you go.
All right. This was productive.
Let's do it.
Let's have a big night. Let's get out this week off to a good start. Good luck, everyone. We'll talk to you tomorrow.